Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Nissan Frontier Crew Cab Pro 4X, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2020 Nissan Frontier is a midsize pickup that competes with trucks such as the Ford Ranger and Toyota Tacoma. This current generation truck is quite old. Its last full redesign was during the second George W. Bush administration, but it is getting a few updates for 2020. Before Nissan unveils the next generation Frontier, it previews the future truck's powertrain on the 2020 model. The new 310 horsepower 3.8 liter V6 replaces the old 4-cylinder and 4-liter V6 options. A new 9-speed automatic is now the sole transmission, which means a manual is no longer offered. Nissan has also streamlined the lineup to include just 3 trim levels: S, SV, and Pro-4X. All Frontier models also get better standard features such as a leather-wrapped shift knob, tilting steering column, power windows and locks, and push-button start. The 2020 Frontier gets a substantial increase in starting price, which has gone up some $7,500 compared with the previous model year. Nissan attributes the additional costs primarily to the newly standard powertrain. Every Nissan Frontier model is still available with either an extended king or 4-door crew cab that pairs with a 5-foot cargo bed. Crew cab models can also be had with a 6.1-foot bed. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 Nissan Frontier. Real quick before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links in the description below. In the beginning of this intro, I mentioned such vehicles as the Toyota Tacoma and the Ford Ranger. Well, I've done build and price reviews of both of those vehicles. I've also done a build and price review of the 2019 Nissan Frontier Pro 4X, and I did a walk around configurations review. I've got all those links down in the description below. So after you watch this video, make sure you check out those videos as well. Okay, so here's the deal. What we're going to do right now is we're going to check out the exterior colors for the 2020 Nissan Frontier. All right, and then after we do that, we're going to check out all the features, like the performance features, the technology features, and all that. And then after we do that, well, we can see up here, we're going to also check out the accessories, see what kind of accessories are available for the 2020 Nissan Frontier. So, first things first, let's take a look at these exterior colors. This color here is called Arctic Blue. And then we have a Glacier White, which actually looks nice. I like that. That looks very nice. The Brilliant Silver looks okay. We got the Gunmetal. We've got Magnetic Black Pearl. And we have Cayenne Red Metallic. We saw this exterior photo already in the intro, but what they actually say up here is that, in this truck segment, because this is a mid-size pickup truck, that the trucks are continuing to get bigger and bigger, but the Frontier remains just right for urban parking garages and tight backwood trails. So what they're saying is it still has its small proportions. They don't really have many gallery images. Those two images, these images up here, we already saw in the beginning. These are their gallery images. Then down here, they show some gallery images of the Pro 4X, which is the top tier model. Like I said, I already did a build and price of the 2019 Pro 4X. Why am I doing the 2020? Because I like it. And here's the deal. I've been driving a 2019 for the last few days. I drove it to the coast and did all that, and they're really great. They're really great trucks. They don't have a whole bunch of frills and all that, but they're just a nice, solid truck. And because I've had so much fun driving this truck, the one I've been driving is an SV, I decided to take another look at the 2020. So here we are. I can see that the interior is updated, and it does look nice. Let's get a closer shot at the interior. The interior looks nice. Now, this is the Pro 4X, and looks like leather seating surfaces. That looks quite nice. I like the white gauge faces. I like the updated audio, the infotainment system. Looks like you can get the optional Rockford Fosgate system, audio system. So that's pretty nice. There's those gauges, and these are the ones that come on the Pro 4X. You know, the Pro 4X is the nicest one. That shifter does look like it's from 2000, from like 2001, but it's okay, right? They did update it. They got the push button start in there now, so that's nice. The one that I've been driving for these last couple of days is just the regular key, so that's a nice update. All right, let's check out the interior colors and fabrics. We already saw the exterior colors. There's not a whole bunch. I kind of like the white. Let's see what the interior colors and fabrics are. So there's the steel cloth. There's this graphite cloth. Here's the more graphite cloth. What else do we have here? Steel cloth. Bunch of ugly stuff, really. Graphite leather appointed seats. And I think this is our Pro 4X. And I'm going to say it is because, look, it's got the white gauge faces. So it's nice that the top tier model, yeah, there it is. It shows it right down here. Graphite leather appointed seats, Pro 4X crew cab. That's the one we're going to go with. I like it. Leather seats are always nice. Okay, so we went through the gallery. We learned about the exterior colors, the interior options, and all that stuff. Now we're going to go through these other features, the performance features, towing and payload features, interior and cargo features, technology features, and safety features. So let's start with the best thing first, right? We know it's got an updated power plant for 2020, a new engine. So let's start off with the performance features. Okay, so this information is redundant, but that's okay because I do want to talk about this a little bit. So 310 horsepower out of the 3.8 liter V6 and a 9-speed automatic transmission. Well, the vehicle that I've been driving for the last couple of days, I'm going to have it for a couple of more days, this 2019 SV I've been driving, it's got the 4-liter V6, and I think it makes 281 horsepower, and boy, it rips. It is quick. I mean, it's got power, so it is kind of a gas guzzler, but it's really, really stout. It's a strong little truck. It says it gets 20 miles to the gallon combined. So you want to definitely check out my my walk around review on this car that I did. Like I said, I put that review link in the description below. So it says it's also got your advanced 4x4 tech, and the Pro 4X is just going to come standard with the 4-wheel drive and all that, and the available electronic locking rear differential that we can see here. Here we can see the engine, we see the transmission, right? And here it is, 310 horsepower, 281 pound-feet of torque, 18 miles to the gallon in the city, 24 miles to the gallon on the highway. This transmission is all new. It's an all new 9-speed transmission, and the manual gearbox is no longer available. Okay, so let's find out about the 4x4 off-road capability. In this paragraph here, they're basically telling us that the 2020 Frontier is designed for greater ground clearance, axle articulation, better approach and departure angles. Most low-hanging components are designed to be above the height of the frame rails, including the rear suspension, like the leaf springs, and the axle, so you have maximum ground clearance. So they've been thinking about it when they did this truck, and it looks great. I think the Pro 4X has the electronic locking differential. It's an available feature. I don't know if it's standard. If it's not standard, we'll be getting it. But definitely I think the Pro 4X is the way to go. Oh, when we mouse over these pictures, we get a little extra stuff like active brake limited slip, electronic locking rear differential. What's this hill start assist? You've got selectable driving modes, right? Like what are they? Sand, snow, deep mud. And I don't see the other one there. And so you've got some knobs there. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel high, low, all that kind of stuff. You've got the hill descent control, which is cool. It's an available feature. Available hill descent control, they tell us. What about hill start assist? And that's also an available feature, and it helps keep you from rolling. Both of those hill start things keep you from rolling. You don't want to roll. The Bilstein shocks, that's going to come on the Pro 4X, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we looked at the performance features, so let's go through towing and payload, and then we'll move on to the other. So let's check out towing and payload. You got to love how they're towing that vintage 240Z. That looks awesome. I love that. And this truck is strong, so it can do it. So it says it's got a towing capacity, this vehicle, the 2020 Frontier, of 6,720 pounds. It's got a payload, how much you can fit in the back, in the bed, of 1,460 pounds. And what is this Utilitrack channel system? So you've got all these cleats and tie downs, so you can latch your cargo. And yeah, this rental that I've used to go up to the coast, it sure does have all those cleats and tie downs in it. So they also say that it's got a fully boxed, full length ladder frame, so it's strong. That's the takeaway there. So there are different towing capacities depending on what kind of configuration you get. Seems like the Frontier King cab is the biggest tower, and your Frontier Crew Cab long bed tows the least amount at 6,500 pounds. So yeah, I like the Crew Cab. So it looks like for our 2020 Nissan Frontier Pro-4X Crew Cab, it's going to have a towing capacity of 6,640 pounds. There's an available class for tow hitch receiver. Let's see, the payload capacity is the same on every Frontier except for the Crew Cab long bed. It can only haul around 1,360 pounds. What else? Yeah, here they're talking about that Utilitrack channel system. Okay, well, I guess the one that I'm using does not have the channel system, but it does have those tie-down cleat things. But yeah, here's the 4 cleats, the 5 channels, and the spray-on bed liner, which is an available spray-on bed liner. I don't know why they're showing us accessories when there's like an accessories tab right here. At any rate, we can see that there's some Frontier bed accessories, and it's a good spot to inject this stuff. So you got a sliding toolbox that can slide forward when you're on the move. That's cool. There's a sliding bed divider and a sliding bed extender. Here, they're just talking about the fully boxed frame and the rugged components that make up the Nissan Frontier for 2020. Right, you can see the frame and all that kind of stuff. Double wishbone front suspension and overslung rigid leaf spring rear suspension. And it says fully boxed, full length ladder frame. So there all that is right there. Okay, that was towing and payload features. Let's go learn about the interior and cargo features next. It's nothing fancy, but I like these features. So the available dual zone automatic temperature control, you got the push button ignition, which seems to be standard, and then heated front seats, which is an available option. Okay, let's cover some Frontier seating. So it says find your perfect fit. So here's the King Cab seating. We can see what that looks like. That's kind of cool. King Cab kind of could work for me, actually. And then here's your Crew Cab seating with the 60-40 split rear bench that folds to create a large flat surface. And you can keep items hidden behind there and all that. And the rear seats flip up to reveal additional cargo space. And then there's available leather wrapped or leather appointed seats. And like we said, I think that's in the Pro-4X. So here's your Frontier interior features. Heated front seats, that's an available option. All right. You've got the push button ignition, that's standard. Nice. Dual zone automatic climate control, that's going to be an available feature. And then the auto dimming rear view mirror with the compass in there, with the compass and temp and temperature. I like that. That's an available feature. We're going to have to snatch that up. Let's find out about the Frontier storage. So there's multi-level center console. Look at that. So you can throw a whole bunch of junk in there. Dual glove compartment. Throw a whole bunch of stuff in there too. TOO. And then there's the under seat storage, which we kind of just talked about, but there's a picture of it right there. And that's not standard. It says available. Available removable under seat storage tray. Right? Under seat storage tray. Get specific there. Okay, let's find out about technology features. We went through interior cargo, just that much. They didn't have much to say. Technology shouldn't be very long either. So what do we got here? Nissan Connect with navigation and mobile apps. You got the Siri Eyes free to compatible iPhone, da 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 da, and streaming audio via Bluetooth. Oh, speaking of which, the audio system in this 2019, it's the base, but it sounds great. It's cracking. I like it. I really do like this truck, even though it's nothing fancy. Here is the available Nissan navigation system and Nissan Connect. So you can do things like, search with Google and all of that. There's a Sirius XM traffic and travel, blah, 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 blah. It looks nice. It's a nice update over the 2019. I'll say that much. Here's your Nissan Connect mobile apps. I guess that's what that screen looks like. Here you can do your streaming audio via Bluetooth, and you got your Siri's Eyes free. There's the available Rockford Fosgate audio system that has 10 speakers. Probably sounds great. And then they're showing the Frontier's rear view monitor. And then there's also an available rear sonar system that beeps when it thinks you're about to hit something. Okay, we've gone through all the features except for safety features, so let's go through safety features. All right, what do we got here? It says advanced airbag system, 6 standard airbags. There's a vehicle dynamic control, and there's zone body construction. So you have these crumple zones to protect you in the unfortunate event of an accident. Here they're showing the advanced airbag system. That's what they all look like. We can see it in blue. Here we've got somewhat vehicle dynamic control. And so this thing can detect the deviation from your steered path and can automatically apply the brakes. So that's cool. You got a traction control system that can sense wheel slip or spin, and it can reduce the power to the wheels so you get better grip. Then you got an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution that can send extra braking force to the rear wheels when it senses extra weight in the rear. Smart details. The latch kit system, well, there you go. You got to have that anyway, that tether system. There's the latch system, and there's a tire pressure monitoring system that an icon illuminates on your dashboard. Well, here we go. Now I'm going to have to say this piece like I always usually say. I don't like those ones. I like the ones where it actually tells you the individual tire pressure for each tire. Otherwise, you're going to have to walk around the whole car checking each one out if all it's done is throw up an icon, right? You get it. Okay, so we've gone through all of the features. We've gone through the gallery. We've done an overview. Let's just check those accessories real quick, and then we'll do our build and price. I can tell you right now, we can skip over those stickers right now. So let's find out about this stuff. So yeah, the sliding bed extender. See, we can see prices too. You got the step rails, all-season floor mats. What else? This is some exterior stuff here. What do we got? Oh, you got like your utility stuff, like your utility. These are packages. They have utility packages. There's a sliding toolbox and all that stuff. There's a bed tent. Everybody's got a tent. Who does that? I know I wouldn't be out there doing that. I'll go to the hotel in a heartbeat. Let's see. There's your bed rail caps and your cleat tie downs. What do they have for exterior? Stickers. They got stickers. There's the Midnight Edition wheels. You got splash guards, fog lights, tow hooks, wheel locks, which I lost the key to my wheel lock. Well, not really. Yeah, sort of, kind of. Let's see. Valve cover stems, bike racks for towing, which I'm not into the towing. You got all your different hitch balls, different ones, different class ones, I guess. Your tow receivers. You got all that kind of stuff and all your tow harness and all that there. So those are all the accessories. Let's go do the build and price. Okay, so which one do we want? We want, oh, where is it? They're showing us all these ones. Here it is. We want the Frontier Crew Cab Pro-4X 4x4. Has a starting MSRP of $37,490. All right, first things first, let's get a paint color on here. I like the Glacier White. We're going to go with the Glacier White. Click Done. All right, done. Body protection. All right, what are we talking about here? Body side moldings? No. Clear door. That all sounds like accessories to me. No, don't need any of that. Well, let me do this and click done so we can say, so we get the checkbox on it. I guess it didn't do that. Storage. So I guess it's just saying, do we want accessories? Because all it's asking us for is accessories. All we've done, really, is pick a paint color. Are you kidding me? That's all we've done. This is all new. All new. I've never had to do this little bit. All right, so running boards, blah, 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 blah. Do I really want the running boards? They're $295. What do they look like? Yeah, those look all right. Let's do the running boards. All right, let's click done on the running boards. Miscellaneous is just all that other stuff. Wheel locks, valve stem covers. We don't need to be worried about all that stuff. So the truck is $38,880. It's a no frills, nothing fancy, but super cool truck. And on that note, you know what? We're going to wrap this video up. We've covered everything there is to know about the 2020 Nissan Frontier. They're going to come out with an all new one, and hopefully it's going to be super, super, super exciting. I like this one, though. Very, very nice. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Like I said, I've been enjoying driving this 2019 for a few days. I've got a few more days with it. I really like it. And so if I like this one can only be, 2020 can only be that much better. So awesome. All right, so I'm going to wrap this video up. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the very next video.